Hi, and welcome to Stocks with Me. So today we're going to be doing the second part of the video on Schwab Street Smart Edge. And so it's just going to be some more advanced functions of Schwab and their trading platform. And I know I said I was going to release this last week, but I got busy and I'm just a week late on it. So it's just the same video only this week. And then next week, I think I'm going to probably do something on the whole Wall Street Bets deal, because right now that's probably a very popular topic on YouTube. So I'll probably do a video on that next week. But for now, I'm just going to do this tutorial video, and then next week I'll see you. So we're back into Schwab again with our dummy account, our demo. So no money, as you can see, no change, it's just a dead account. And so last time I went over, the charts, buying and selling, the basics, and the whole launch tools and stuff like that. So, again, it usually starts with the launch tools. So, and so we're actually going to be going to Screener Plus and Sectors. So that's going to be the main focus of this video, because it's actually a fairly advanced feature that Schwab offers, and we'll take a dive into it. So when you first open your Screeners tab, this is kind of something that you're going to see is just a few already opened screeners. It might be open, I don't know if these are mine from before, but sometimes it'll be open, sometimes it won't be open. It really just depends. But the first thing you're going to want to do is decide what you're looking for in the stock, because there's a lot of things that Schwab offers for certain individuals, depending on your trading style or what you're doing with Schwab. They offer certain pre-made screeners. So you're going to find that, see this tab over here. Also, let me just move my face out of the way, down to there. So you're just going to go like that. And so right here, there's plenty of things that are pre-made that can help you out. So let's say you're a day trader and you're just looking for what's moving. So maybe top 10 volume. You just click on it. Click on it twice. But right here, just top 10 volume. Right? And so also, you may be wondering, how does it decide what top 10 volume to use? So you click on criteria, this little tab over here, and there's this huge list of basically just options that you can choose from. My face again, just to nail it. No, but there's a whole huge list of things just to look at. So they fall into these 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 categories. So you have basic, so that's all of your market cap, trading price. It's basic, because that's what it's called. So we'll close that just for analyst ratings, company performance. So that's all your income, revenue, price performance. So that's just usually the change from a certain period of time, maybe the high. You want to have something based on that. Metrics, so it's just PE. It's pretty basic. Technicals, it's just moving averages, MACD, and whatnot. And so the way that you choose them, so let's look at what they have here. So they have the last trade has to be greater than $5. This is just the one that Schwab has for it. Has to be greater than $5. And the average 5-day volume has to be greater than 250,000. But then they're down here is really where the important stuff happens. Is display top 10 results sorted by volume. So that'll be the top 10 volume. So then it also has what you want to display in your window here. So they have market cap, I believe, and exchange. So it'll say what exchange to trade on and what the market cap of the company is, but display all of this if you check this box. So now make my own. So we're just gonna do a quick example. So start with criteria. So let's say I'm going to stop with the last trade greater than $50. So it'll automatically display it. Let's say you want Schwab equity rating really please. But let's say we want to be marked as strong and perform. And price performance, let's say gap is greater than, actually I don't want to use gap, it's stupid. Honestly, let's just stick with this way. Let's sort it by 5-year projected movement. So right here, we have Apple. And so basically what it's telling you is you can also collapse it. Show selected only. So the last trade of this company is greater than $50. The analyst rating is strong enough to perform. And then it's sorted by percent 5-year projected growth rate. So right here you have all the companies that fit that description, and then the one with the highest percentage projected growth rate over the next 5 years is going to be on top because that's how we're sorting it. And also, if you look here, it says gap because I didn't accidentally click gap because I was just thinking about it, but I decided not to, but it was still checked off on display. It's not here anymore, but it's still checked off on display, so that resulted in it being on here. So even if you don't have a specific statistic as criteria, you can still have it displayed, so then when you do have a stock show up, that criteria will show up on your screen and you can look at it for each stock. So I think that's pretty much all you're really going to need from this. You can just play around with it. There's all the criteria in the criteria tab, better results tab. Basically, if you make it too specific, nothing's going to show up. It's really just finding the criteria that you can use where it's not too specific but not too broad, and hopefully you'll be able to find some stocks that fit what you're looking for. Okay, so now we're back to our beginning screen where we started, and I'm going to go over Recognia, which honestly was one of my favorite things to use. So it's just right here next to the screen. Instantly, it comes up with whatever's linked to the chart before. And so right here shows bullish and bearish events, short term, intermediate, and long term. So basically, it's a technical screener. It's basically like sort of like quant, I guess you'd call it, but that's what it is. It's just giving you price targets and stuff. But there is one thing that I really like. So I'll show you intermediate and long term. There is one thing I actually really like about this. There's intraday trader. It actually kind of gives you trading signals, which I thought was gives you trading signals on certain stocks. Because if a certain pattern shows up, it'll give you that. So these are all just random stocks, and I'll just say, oh, it's bearish or bullish. So on the stock, it'll give you the time, it'll give you a price range, which I don't know how well this works. I mean, I've used it before, and I've had it work a few times, but I don't like fully relying on this. It scares me a little. I mean, it's not terrible. It's definitely something to look into and something to use to your advantage, but I wouldn't place all my faith in it. Usually, if I'm seeing this, I'll take a look at the stock and actually do my own work to see if if I believe in it. But there are a few, like here's Novavax from 219 to 307. So let's click on this. I don't think it ever got there, so and that's just an example right there of the failed one. strategy building tool. This is just, I don't ever use this. It's very, very strange, and I guess you could say it's not really complex, but it is sort of a stock screener. And it's just weird. But I like the other screener better. It's just a lot more simplistic, and I'd say user-friendly for the other one. But this is still something you can use if you want to play around with it. But I usually use this for the intraday trader thing right here, where it gives you basically just trade signals to use if you want to use this. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you learned something or just had fun watching. You know, it really helps the channel out and it costs you nothing. So thank you, and I'll see you next week.